Here's your daily dose of fitness, food, and fun. Angelica's Daily Surprise starts now.
My garden hoe, you silly, dirty animal. Back. Keep going. Did I say stop? I'm sorry. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to work we go. Hello there and welcome to my apartment. Today, I'm working out with my hoe. My garden hoe, you silly, dirty animal.
I was gonna say, you calling me a hoe?
Never. And surprise, we have a special guest today in my apartment, Charlie Dobbin, who's the host of Healing Gardens and The Garden Show on AM 740. And I am going to walk her through 5 warm-up exercises that you can do before you get down and dirty in your garden. Sound good?
Perfect.
All right, now gardeners, I've noticed you're always kind of crouched over your shrubbery, right, and your crops. And so I really want to just get you nice and opened up, and we're going to use our hose to do it. Now, if you don't have a hoe at home, you can use a broomstick or a dowel, okay? So make sure you're not near anything or anyone, right? We're just going to start. Take your hands as wide as it can go on the hoe, right? We're gonna warm up our shoulder joints. So big inhale, take the arms back behind you, open out the chest, and look up towards the sky, and then bring it back. And as you bring it back, you're gonna give your glutes a little squeeze, give your abs a little squeeze. Inhale, take it back, and around, opening up. And exhale, give your glutes a squeeze, give your abs a squeeze. One more time, opening up those shoulders, opening up that chest. Good morning, squeeze, and
That's kind of good. I kind of like that, actually.
yeah, so the more flexible you get, the closer you can bring your hands in, but it's a little harder the more you go, and it's a bit more of an extreme stretch throughout the pecs and the rotator cuff. So that's just something to keep in mind for you, for those of you following along at home. Next thing we're going to do, this is something my physiotherapist actually taught me recently. You're going to take your hoe, behind your neck, and you're gonna rest your arms on it like you're just casual, just hanging out. Right? Now keep your chin lifted. Now what we're doing here, this is freeing up the mid-back, okay? And it's freeing up the shoulder blades. We're just gonna do some gentle, tiny little twists. Hello.
Hi.
And basically, we're working on gaining mobility in the upper to middle back. So make sure your arms are really draping over. Yeah.
Like relax, you mean? Like kind of really?
Yes, really relaxed. Anchor those heels into the ground and make sure you've got your belly button drawn in towards the spine. Good. So we don't want to give our knees any excess torque. We want to keep happy knees because you need your knees. This is all about focusing on warming up the upper back and getting some heat and blood flow through to the torso.
Gotcha. So keep the knees, like don't turn the knees.
Don't turn the knees.
Gotcha.
Good. Keep going. So the reason why we've got our arms draped is because when your arms are just hanging over something, they're not locked up. So if you're twisting, you're really using your shoulders and extra muscles, and you're not getting a nice passive stretch at all. Cool. Good, good. Nice. Okay, let's take our hoe. I don't know, I'm so immature. I'm like, hoe. You're gonna take your hoe in front of you, now just outside your thighs here, and you're gonna bend your knees a little bit. So we're waking up the glutes, bring the belly button in towards the spine, pitching forward from the hip, and you're reaching your hoe out, and then you're dropping it down, and you're pulling it into a row, which cuts you right at the belly button. Good. Now, when you do this, here, I'll show you a few. I'm going out, inhale, now, what you want to focus on here is squeezing the shoulder blades back with every row. Good. Keep it going. Send it out. Good. Keep those shoulders pressed away from the ears. We want to feel those rhomboid muscles activating, because when Charlie's gardening, she might round her upper back. Keep going. Did I say stop? I'm sorry. Keep the head lifted. Do you feel this?
In my upper back?
Yes.
Yes, I do. I do.
Good. Keep squeezing, keep going. Nice, fluid, consistent moments. Movements, I mean, not moments. Few more.
No
Send those
laughing
elbows
aloud.
right back. 2 and 1. Good. So we're working on just waking up those rhomboid muscles because, again, you're curved over all of your plants, right? So by waking those up, you bring a natural awareness to the chest, opening up through the front of the neck. Okay. So we're going to move on now. Now that you've worked the neck and the rhomboids a little bit, we're going to release all of that. Now, watch me first. I'm going to demonstrate it for you with no words.
It's like a dance move.
It is. I'm dancing with my hoe.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm doing is I'm leading with my head and then my arms lead up. So I notice, especially for those that wear glasses, whenever you're hanging over in a stretch, you're not fully dropping the head even though you might think you are. So you want to feel the heaviness in the head and you want to feel the arms come up before the rest of the body comes up. So let me lead you through this here.
So drop the head.
Drop down. And now arms first. Squeeze the shoulder blades and come up. Good. Keep it going. Nice fluid motion. So you're rolling down.
Rolling down.
Yes. And leading with the arms, squeezing up. And keep going. I'm still here.
Hanging out with my hoe, you know.
We're just hanging with our hose. So you're getting a nice stretch in the hamstrings. Keep going.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Fluid motion. And up. Arching the back. Again, one more time. Down. This time I want you to feel this squeeze together. Bring the hoe up, bring the hoe up. I never thought I'd say that. Good. Now, we've been stretching, we've been finding our fluidity, warming up each part of our body. Now we're going to exert the legs as a final part of our warm-up. What good is a warm-up if you don't have a little bit of an exertion before you get down to your work?
I feel like I've been exerting.
Yeah, you actually have been exerting. It's good. Okay, so here we're going to take just slightly wider than shoulder width here, and it's just going to come down to your heart level. You're going to do a little tiny squat, and then press it up, and then come back down. So pulling it down and up. And you want to give your buttocks a little squeeze at the end here. Squeeze. Exhale on the way down. Regulate that breath. Inhale on the way up. Let me check you out here.
Okay, yeah, I got to watch you, I think, one more time.
Okay, here.
So-
I'm going down and up. Good. Keep going.
That's
Good.
right,
So
inhale.
bring, yes, to the heart and then press it up. Good. Keep going. Down. And you can take your legs a little wider. So what's happening here is your legs are a little too close together, which
Yeah.
means you're arching your back and you're having a
Right.
hard time getting down. Now, in gardening, I'm sure you're squatting down all the time, right? You need to open those hips. So open those legs and start to really get into those hip flexors there. Yes, pulling it up and lifting. Is this harder than gardening?
Gardening is a piece of cake compared to this. I always tell people, stretch before you go outside. You don't want
Yes,
to hurt yourself.
yes.
And just even...
You know a little bonus
I
move?
like this
Use
hoe
your
idea.
hoe. Give yourself a little quad stretch here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nice. Very rarely do you ever get something to hold on to. Hold on to? Oh my gosh, here I go with the puns. So a little quad stretch here,
Yeah, it's good.
and then circle out those hips.
Oh, here we go.
Circle them out. Oh yeah, you need
That does
all of
feel
that
good.
hip mobility. And you should be
And
ready.
it's true, the older we get, I think the more, or less our joints move, hips being a big
Yes,
one.
you tend to calcify, and one way to prevent that is to continue moving.
Right.
You know, just being a dancer and an athlete, I have so many injuries, and I ask my physio, what do I do? And he goes, don't ever stop moving.
Use it or lose it, right?
Anyways, are you ready to tackle some shrubbery?
Hi ho. I'm off to work.
Hi ho, hi ho, it's off to work we go. That's been Angelica's Daily Surprise. See you next time.